Tom, real quick, just tell us about this card, man. This undercard. I don't think we've spoken enough about it, but it's a historical moment, yeah. Putting women on HBO, it's like Cecilia deserves it. Kelly deserves
this changed so much, being from Triple G and Canelo in Las Vegas to trying to find a replacement opponent, to changing the venue, to now there's a huge opportunity for Cecilia to be on HBO. It's not only a huge opportunity for her, but also for female boxing. This breaks a huge barrier, and hopefully it'll open up a lot of doors for female boxing for the future.
You have a lot to do with that, Tom, because you've also put the smaller weights on HBO. Are you proud of yourself of the streak that you're on?
Undefeated Kazakhstan fighter.
Yeah.
On HBO, I put
good at breaking barriers.
Chocolatito as a flyweight on HBO, and now we have the first female fight on HBO. So, in collaboration with Peter Nelson and HBO, he has a vision. He understands, the value for the HBO platform, and I think Cecilia really has, tremendous upside. I mean, look at the UFC and Ronda Rousey, where Dana White famously said there's not going to be any female fighters in the octagon, and then Ronda Rousey became their biggest star. So I think Cecilia has, with her marketability, with her technical ability in the ring, she's super marketable, speaks 4 languages, and likes doing promotion. She likes publicizing her career. I think the sky's the limit for her.
How happy are you to finally move on from this Canelo Golovkin situation? Just finally, May 5th, everybody's going to forget about it. They're going to see Gennady back in the ring. They're going to move on, and then whatever happens in the future happens. But how happy are you to finally move on from this chapter of your career?
Everyone's focused on May 5 right now. Triple G side knows if he doesn't win on May 5 against Bonas, then there's no talk about Canelo. There's no talk about a unification fight. There's no talk about mandatories, so everyone's focused on Bonas. Nobody's underestimating him. Everybody, all the West Coast media who's familiar with Bonas, they have a tremendous amount of respect for him. He's represented the Olympic team in the U.S., actually the same Olympics that Triple G went to the Olympics, and so he has a tremendous amateur background, having fought the best competition. He had a draw with Lara. He's rated #1 by the WBC. Now he's moving up. He was actually supposed to fight Zaleski, who gave Danny Jacobs all he wanted in last week. So he was supposed to fight Zaleski. He was favored to beat Zaleski. So now Bonas has a huge opportunity to fight Triple G on May 5, and he's hungry. And he can change his entire career. He can be at the top of boxing with a win on May 5. That's why nobody's underestimating him. Triple G has a huge respect for him, and he's very familiar with him.
Can you just give us a quick update, maybe? I know you focus on this, but the Superfly, is there a Superfly 3 card coming along?
We're working on that with HBO, working on that in September. So as it gets a little bit closer, I'm sure we'll have something to announce. But that's become a fan favorite series, and one of the highest rated shows on HBO as far as boxing is concerned, and also one of the most anticipated series here in the Southern California area.
You also have a highly anticipated 2 fighters that the fans really like, Ryan Martin, Brian Sabeo. They're going to be on the card this Saturday. Just tell us about that.
Ryan Martin's in a tough fight. He's fighting Bradis Prescott, who is known for knocking out Amir Khan. Amir Khan just had a big win recently, so Ryan Martin's fighting the guy that knocked out Amir. And Brian Sabeo he made his pro debut here in LA, so this will be a second fight. He's fighting a local fighter, Nam Phan, who's very durable, very tough guy, and Ruslan Madaev, who's 11-0, trained by Abel Sanchez, part of the Triple G training camp. He's fighting an undefeated fighter from Mexico, 21-0, Jesus Perez. So that's a very difficult fight, 11-0 versus 21-0. That's a huge step up for Ruslan, but he knows if he's on these type of shows, if he's on an HBO show like this with Triple G headlining it, there's going to be some tough fights. But the doors open at 4 o'clock. All the undercard fights are going to be great fights. So the Tecate Fan Fest starts at 3 o'clock, 3 to 7. So we're going to look for all the fans to get there early and support all the fighters.
Cool. So it was a pleasure talking to you, Tom. Thank you for the time.
Thank you. Good to see you.